Welcome back, everyone. We're continuing with the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown. Last year, everybody was going gaga over the Cleveland Browns. This was going to be their season, not only win a division, but get to the playoffs and possibly go to a Super Bowl. People were actually betting that, and it did not happen, as you know. And they had a lot of talent they brought in, but the chemistry wasn't there. They've tried to change that now. Once again, new coach, another GM. And let's take a look at what they've done in this offseason because it's been rather interesting. How about Austin Hooper? A lot of money given to that tight end, and he adds a lot to an offense that's already talent-laden. Case Keenum as the backup quarterback, and some other additions as well. But, Rich, when I look at Cleveland now, I think, even though I was not buying what they were selling last season, I'm starting to buy what they are selling this season. Are you?
A little bit, but last year I was in the group like you. I wasn't going gaga over what they did, but hey, they know how to win the offseason, right? I think their best signing might have been the Case Keenum signing, 3 years, $18 million for a backup, but maybe a plan B if it doesn't work out with Baker Mayfield. I like the Keenum signing. I wouldn't mind seeing a guy like him come to the Steelers, but the Browns get him. And I'll tell you what, I like the Eric Ebron signing over the Hooper signing just because I think there's potential, a potential higher ceiling with a guy like Ebron than Hooper. And I like the risk. I'm a gambler on this one. I'll take Ebron over Hooper. And also, let's not mention their coaching staff. Their coaching staff might be their best offseason move.
As long as they stick with it.
A new head coach.
I think it's going to be a disaster there. Again, I think the Keenum signing is actually going to make things worse, Richie, because Kevin Stefanski had him in Minnesota. They went to an NFC Championship game. I think he's going to have a short leash on a very emotional quarterback, Baker Mayfield, who's going to be looking over his shoulder. I think at least, I would say maybe a month into the season, by then Odell Beckham Jr. is going to want to get out of there. I think it's going to be same old Browns, 6-10, but very ugly, a lot of drama. I think their best move was Bill Callahan as their offensive line coach. I think he's about the best in the business with Mike Munchak, but that won't be enough. I think the Browns are going to stink.
All right. We'll find out about Cincinnati. You know, they got the #1 overall pick. That's all coming up next right here on the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown.